Spring has definitely arrived here now. I'm really looking forward to getting outside and spending a lot of my time gardening this spring and summer. Obviously, I can't grow everything that I consume here, but I think I can try to do as much as I possibly can. I definitely prefer to eat as locally and homegrown as possible, but especially during the winter, it's not really feasible to do that for the majority of my diet. But as spring and summer comes, that'll definitely be a big priority for me this year. I'm really passionate about healthy eating and nutrition. I've been studying it for most of my life, just reading books and doing my own research, but also taking classes such as through college or university on nutrition. And I'm also taking a nutrition certification course right now, which is really exciting. I just love learning about it, honestly. So I spend a lot of my free time just researching more about how I can eat as healthy of a diet as I possibly can in order just to optimize my health overall. So that also adds to why I'm so excited to start gardening and growing some of my own produce. Last year I showed a lot of gardening on this channel, but this year I really want to dive deeper into it and do more follow-ups as I go on what's going well and what isn't, and maybe provide weekly updates even on what's growing in the garden. It'll also be good just to keep track for my own record on my favorite things to grow and what to carry over into the next year and what to maybe not. I definitely learned a lot last year, but I still have so much more to learn. I find gardening and growing my own food is both mentally and physically rewarding. There are so many benefits, such as having better tasting produce, no chemicals or pesticides, it allows me to save money, it's good for the environment, and I get to pick them at peak ripeness. And those are just some of the amazing benefits. Throughout this video, I'm going to show you what I'm currently doing in preparation for the 2023 gardening season. I already got started on some seeds for this year. I just started with some jalapeno peppers and some bell peppers. I'm not sure the exact variety. First, I filled some trays with seed starting mix using a plastic cup because I couldn't find my trowel. Then I planted a couple of seeds in each spot just in case some don't germinate. And now we just wait until they start to sprout. Due to all the warm weather that we've had this week, we've lost most of the snow outside as well, so I've also started planting in some of the beds outside. Today I'm planting some seeds in the garden beds. So I'm doing a couple different varieties of peas and carrots. And I'm just removing some of the weeds right now. So I planted a couple rows of peas in the back so they can climb up the trellis as they grow,
and then a couple rows of onions in front. And not long after, we finally ended up losing all of our snow. So this is what the garden is currently looking like. And now I'm just hanging up a couple bird houses so we can attract certain birds in the garden. These specific bird houses that I'm hanging up right now are meant to attract sparrows. And now I'm just raking and preparing another bed to plant some seeds in. After planting a few more rows of onions, the weather turned on me and it started pouring pretty hard, so I decided to finish off gardening for the day. While planting, I also decided to cook a meal in the smoker. I came across some issues trying to use a smoker throughout the winter because most stores didn't have any of the pellets in stock, and it also just kept shutting off due to the cold weather. So now that it's spring here and the warm weather is back, I'm definitely gonna start using it more. First, I'm preparing a rub for the ribs, which consists of salt, white pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. Then I'm throwing it on the smoker at 225 degrees Fahrenheit for 3 hours. Now I'm combining maple sugar, apple cider vinegar, and apple cider. And after adding some butter, I'll be pouring this liquid over the ribs. And covering it in foil to cook for another 2 hours.
Oh, it looks good.
And then I'm adding barbecue sauce to cook it for the final hour. And now it's time to plate everything. I'm starting off with a base of cauliflower puree and adding the smoked asparagus, roasted carrots, smoked potatoes, and the ribs. And to finish it off, I'm adding some microgreens. And after about a week, some of the seedlings started to emerge from the seeds that were started indoors. I also have some herb plants growing indoors on my windowsill right now. Overall, I'm really looking forward to another year of gardening and getting to experiment with fresh ingredients in the kitchen. So that's it for this video. I'll be sure to update you on how everything is going.